been 3 weeks. We're back. Brand new episode of Tune Into Dylan. Sorry we kept you waiting, but we had some big life-changing stuff going on. More so on Will's part. If you look over there, he's got a ring on.
I do have a ring. I got married this month. It's been a full sprint for the last 3 weeks for me. So it actually feels really nice to just kick it back and have a little chat with you, AJ. It's been too long, man. I haven't talked to you since the wedding. It really feels like. I mean, we've had like 10-minute phone calls here and there, but still.
Are you comfortable with the ring now? Does it feel good?
I am. At first, it was like you play with it a lot. You know, it's kind of like I don't know. It's just like a fidget spinner now. But now it's kind of I forget it's there. Yeah. But at first, it's like it's definitely. You notice it very heavily, and I've never worn rings before, so I don't know about you. You wear ring? Do you ever wear rings before the wedding ring?
Not besides this one, but I have thought about a pinky ring. There have been
Really.
I have seen it. I'm like, somebody like put that shit on for lack of better words. They'll have a fire fit, and they just got a little pinky ring. So I'm like, maybe, maybe.
That's funny. But, yeah, married, honeymoon, and then just got done with the draft weekend. It's been
it's wild.
It's been a lot, man. It's been great, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, month of a lifetime for sure. But
it's perfect. We got nothing but stories. For the people, man. Sorry we kept you waiting, but, well worth it.
Yeah.
Let's just start with the wedding. I feel like you got to. Biggest thing. Scottsdale, we were teeing it up the last couple podcasts we did, talking about how excited you were, you're ready. I mean, I was there. My opinion was it was fantastic, awesome time. Everybody had a great time. But for you, what was it like? I'm sure we got some listeners who are married, some listeners who are at the wedding themselves.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, Scottsdale, the forecast looked like it was going to be 100 degrees on wedding day. I think it was like 95, but you forget how much that dry heat, it really comes down. It was probably the most Midwestern conversation the entire time was, hey, it's just the dry heat. It's just the dry heat. Great small talk over the Masters weekend, too. Great small talk with that as well. That was really fun. But overall, leading up to it, Bridezilla did come out a little bit, which is, I think, like, you warned me enough about that, so I was prepared for it. But once we got to, the welcome party and the day of the wedding, I mean, it went so smooth. All we've gotten is great feedback when it comes to the three main important parts, the venue, the food, and the DJ. I feel like that was, and everybody let loose, man. It couldn't have gone more perfect, to be honest with you.
Hey, food, DJ, music, all that good stuff. You had a saxophone. Talk about the sax you had. This guy, they had a saxophone player on the dance floor, and my man was ripping it mid-dance.
It was so funny. Like, our DJ, coordinated with a saxophonist we had come in, so it was kind of like he'd come in for like a solo in the middle of the dance floor and just would rip the saxophone.
To like any song too.
It was just a consistent flow of just good music. Our DJ was phenomenal. Shout out DJ Tyler.
He did play that Mo Bamba. It's a must.
He did. He hit the Mo Bamba. I was like, it was fun too because it was like the first time. I feel like for everybody they hit that certain point in the night where they're like, hey, play a song for me, for me. It was the first time where I kind of got to dictate that a little bit. I'm like, hey, I'm the groom, like play this now, like transition to this, which was a ton of fun, and he killed it, man. It was a blast. First time doing the horror, getting thrown up on the chairs.
Yes. Shout out Franco, man. Me and Franco were lifting Will.
So Chloe, so they're like, oh, they bring the chairs out, and it's like, we need people to lift them up in the air. So immediately, like, 5 people run over to Chloe because she's literally 100 pounds, and they're just like launching her. And it's just AJ and Frankel. I think Carter for a little bit too.
Yeah, Carter for a little bit.
But then he got burnt out. Yeah, his arms came out, and it was just you and Frankel, like the two most like I lift people.
I lift. Yeah. I mean, at that point though, we locked eyes. We were determined. We're like, all right, well, this is my entire identity. I have to make sure he doesn't fall.
Yeah, seriously. And then another thing too, like the grand entrance when all the groomsmen came out.
Oh yeah,
Did
we need
you
to
guys?
get video of that. We do have
Yes.
the video, but we need to tune into
Yeah,
Dylan's spin
a
on it.
little edit on that. So yeah, so that was they did the tush push, which was so funny.
Yeah, we
So
had
my buddy
offense
was
and
really pumped about that.
and
Yeah,
defense of the groomsmen, and
and offense
we ran the
scored.
tush
Yeah,
push. I was a pusher.
yeah. You
Maybe a
you
little
took
foreshadowing.
the best part about that though is like I'm sitting up top because it was a walk down to it, and I'm sitting up top. I'm like I gotta see this Chloe like so I'm like looking over and you guys like did like all right I want one ready. It was the cleanest break of like
But
because all my groomsmen played football in college, so it
Yeah.
was like from all over too, which is funny. So everyone's a football guy at heart,
Yeah,
and man, that was awesome.
we were doing a little practice up there, and they were doing QB center exchanges, getting the snaps right with the bouquet. Like it was down pat. We
Whose
ran through the
bouquet was
cadence.
that?
It was one of the bridesmaids' bouquets, and they're
Okay.
like, "Hey, let us use this. We need a ball. We're working on our
Yeah.
cadence, making sure nobody jumps off sides, the whole shebang." But
Yeah, and then Frankel spiked it after, so that's why I
yeah, that
asked.
was great.
I
We did
scored.
convert. We did convert.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a really good bit. But yeah, I don't know about you, but the wedding just was
It was
couldn't have been any
awesome. It
better.
was fun. I will say, like, obviously the heat, like you said, I was getting there and preparing. I'm like, I normally sweat my ass off as it is, but I'm a prepare. So I brought the extra white shirt. I was thinking cold thoughts all day, but it was like you said, the dry heat. And I know everybody says it. And honestly, before I got down there, I'm like, yeah, dry heat. Everybody says that. BS. But it was 90 something. I wasn't sweating like I sweat somewhere else in Florida, 90. That humidity is real. So,
Yeah,
nah,
I love
I
the
enjoyed it, man. It was fun.
Josh still has the best quote when it comes to weather. Like when it was
Yeah.
getting cold for the Packer games, you're like, yeah, or I think he said something like, it doesn't get cold, temperature just drops. This is
Yeah.
like so cold, and heat is all mindset. This is such a good way to look at it. So I try to bring that too because
Yeah.
I don't handle the heat well.
I used to have some teammates in college, and they'd just be like, "Well, just imagine yourself on like a beach in Hawaii, and like that's where you'll put yourself. It's all a mindset. Cold is a mindset, and so, maybe that's just what you got to do." Speaking of imagining yourself in Hawaii, your honeymoon in Hawaii. Look at that
Yes,
transition.
dude. That was smooth. I love that.
So
That was
back.
smooth. First time in Hawaii, dude, it was sweet. We went to Kauai for 4 days, and then Maui for the other four. We stayed at the one hotel in Kauai, which was unbelievable.
The
Highly
video was
recommend
like
that.
sick.
It was insane. It was in Honolulu Bay, which was just like a bay, and then it's just like mountains and waterfalls everywhere. And I definitely highly recommend Kauai over all else, just because 3% of it was developed, or only 3% of it's developed.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Door County type feel towns, but with its Hawaiian culture or Pacific Island culture built into it. So it was absolutely gorgeous.
Nautilus REI making their way down to Kauai.
Yeah, dude.
Building
That's
some
seriously.
homes. Developing.
Develop it, yeah. No, it was like all parks. So look, so Jurassic Park was filmed there, and I was a
Okay.
huge Jurassic Park kid, and we did a helicopter tour with the doors off.
That's sick.
Um,
When you sent that picture in the group chat, it was like, "Hey, we're going up." I'm like, "Yeah, I love that for you, but I'm never getting that helicopter."
yeah, dude. Honestly, I think that's the exact response I got from every single person I sent that to.
Yeah.
Because I mean, as sketchy as it looked on camera, it was in
It was sick.
person. I mean, you're strapped in, but like,
Yeah,
and I was cool. Like, I was like mentally prepared for it, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm in the thing and it's strapped on, and like my shoulders out of it the whole time.
Yeah.
But my pilot, like, it was literally the rescue, like the pilots who do
Yeah.
the rescue missions.
That's cool.
So that made me feel more confident. But the best part though is you have headphones on, and the pilot was blasting "Fortunate Son." Like the Vietnam music now, like so then all of a sudden I got fired back up for it. I was like, all right, cool. And then like when we're going over the Jurassic Park scene where it's all filmed and all the waterfalls, I mean, it's just breathtaking. But he's playing the Jurassic Park, theme song and all
That's
that stuff.
sick.
So that was really cool. And then we did Maui and a lot of beach days, and I on my last beach day, I was getting annoyed. We're the same
Yeah.
person. Like I can't just sit there the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey man, like the people were doing the towels, so like, hey, where can I get a boogie board or something? So I felt kind of silly asking somebody for a boogie board at like
Yeah.
27-year-old. Like, yeah, it's my honeymoon, but has anybody got a boogie board?
Yeah.
But it was fun, man. I was catching waves. I was
There you
like,
go.
I burnt out some energy. It was just splashing around in the Pacific Ocean. It was a great time.
Yeah, like you said, like we're the same. Like I can only sit. Like Gab's like, oh, I just want to go to this place and relax. I'm like, all right, well, 1 day, 2 days, okay, maybe 3 days is cool, but like, do they have activities? I need activities. Doesn't have to be extravagant.
Yeah.
Just like I need to do something, or I'm just gonna go stir crazy, and can't wait to go home. But no, that's fun. It sounded awesome. The pictures were insane. The videos were sick. Do you have any? Is there any like funny stories or funny travel or anything? Obviously, honeymoon's always great, but like, is
Yeah.
there anything funny that happened? The boogie board is funny.
The boogie board is funny. So I do have my buddy Oli. So we had a little bit of a Waymo obsession from the entire wedding. Everybody. So for those who have not been in a self-driving car before, they have these things called Waymos. It's essentially Uber. They partnered with Jaguar, so they're like really nice vehicles, and it's an Uber with, no driver. They're not allowed on the highways or anything, and it has a specific grid around Scottsdale. But they're all over the place where our wedding venue was. So obviously, we wanted to call them, and it was really like kind of surreal doing it the first time. But my one friend did it one time and absolutely loved it so much that he refuses to call a car with any driver if possible. If there's an opportunity to have a driverless car, it's going to be a way. He's calling a Waymo. Anyway, he's also a avid beer drinker, and he had a fair amount to drink, and he tried to Waymo back to his Airbnb, but Waymo, since it's all automated, they only have the like specific drop-off spots, and which was at this resort. So he got the Waymo stopped at this resort. He falls asleep in the Waymo because it plays like soothing music, and he's sitting in the back seat, and it was a long day in the sun for him, along with the welcome party and everything, and bar close. And apparently, what happened was that the security guy for the resort like saw the Waymo parked and was just absolutely banging on the window, and the guy, my buddy, wasn't waking up, so he didn't know what to do. It was like 15 minutes of like knocking on, hey buddy, like wake up, man, like wake up, and so they called the cops to like shine a flashlight on him because the guy was like, I don't know what to do, like I tried to wake this guy up, I don't know how to handle this. So Waymo protocol, I think there needs to be like an alarm system set off in the inside if like somebody's like not getting out or something, because it's it was, I mean, falling asleep in a Waymo for like 20 minutes, and
Hey, that is a good idea. That's smart. I mean, but like it has to happen for him to think about it. So Waymo, there's your advice. Your next model, version number 2. And needs alarms and rumble seats.
Yes, really seats. I don't know about all that, but no, definitely he is a case study for Waymo now. So that's always entertaining.
That's good.
And the best part too is that the cops called and came, and they're like, hey, like we have to see you get in an Uber, and he's like, I'm not calling an Uber, it's too far away. So called another Waymo, and not realizing that it wouldn't bring him to his Airbnb. It literally like just did a U-turn like 50 feet. It cost him like $20 to do. Yeah, I was like, so that was, he's a funny guy, so he handled it well, and the cops were like cool about it. So
yeah, you and transportation, man, you and your just like when it comes to transportation, I know you always got a funny story.
It's yeah, I don't know what it is. We had smooth sailing when it came to all transportation though, except when we landed and I realized that I booked a convertible without accounting for all of Chloe's suitcases.
Ooh.
So it would have involved driving with the top down in a Mustang with 3 suitcases jammed in the back.
You just hold them on.
Yeah, and Chloe with 2 backpacks sitting on her lap, So we're like, all right. So we upgraded the Jeep, which was a lot of fun too. But
there you go.
But yeah, dude, it was I mean, everything was way more smooth than I thought it was going to be.
Way more smooth.
Way more smooth. No, it was fun. Nothing. I didn't expect it to go that fast. Everybody says it goes by so fast. Make sure you take in moments, which I definitely did. Definitely have memories, core memories that'll last forever. But it flew by. Yeah. I can't believe like the draft's over now.
Yeah. Speaking of draft.
Yeah, well, I want to talk. You just moved too, though. Like we've been talking a lot about me. I want to learn. I want to know a little bit more about the move. So you're in a new apartment now.
Philly has my heart. I'm 10 days in. I'm loving it. It's fantastic.
Oh man,
it's one of those things where it's like, coming from Boston, and you go to Green Bay, and it's like, and I'm obviously Matt Gab and your family and everybody, and I love Wisconsin, love North County, and all that good stuff. And it's like, this is my type of lifestyle. I don't want to switch it up. And then, we're going to Philly and we're looking around for places. And we're like, should we look in the suburbs, kind of places that we're used to, or, should we go to the city and all that stuff? And, we're in the city, you got a nice apartment living, building's great, gorgeous, nice part of town. It's like, wow, I love this. Like, I completely forgot about, you got all the options to go eat here, go walk here to the grocery store, just go for a walk and stretch your legs, grab a coffee, quick commute to work. Just like the city sound, I love it. But no, it's been fun. Initial impressions are just, I think, there's always a little bit more grit when you're talking about Philly, but I think they get a bad rap from so far. Granted, we have not played any games or any open practices, but the casual person I'm walking by in the street, they're not too bad. I know it was like everybody from Philly sucks. I've been enjoying it. I did hit up Angelo's for the first time.
Ooh, how was it? That had a lot of hype going into it.
You know what? The cheesesteak was very good. But I think when everybody's telling you that it's the best cheesesteak you can have, it's kind of like I'm expecting it to be very good. What stole the show for me was their pizza. We just got like a plain, I think it's just like their plain like cheese pizza with pepperoni, but they put like basil and garlic on it, and it was phenomenal.
Really?
And so I think because I had such big hype on the cheesesteak, everybody says Angelo's is the best or one of the best. I had that pizza. I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting this. We just kind of got it. I had my family in town to just share with everybody. But Angelo's Pizza, don't sleep on it.
Man.
We do have a tier list going. Maybe we'll share it on here. We have it. Actually, I'll share it right now. Actually, I'll wait. No, I'll share it. We got a tier list going of our favorite spots so far that we've eaten.
Oh, nice. You got the whole tier. Philly food.
Yeah. Philly food. So the other night we went to this place called Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Gas. Kind of like, there was some, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there was some chefs from Wickman, the old Wickman house. They work at that place. It's such small world. We showed up there. Yeah, it's just super small world.
That's so cool.
But cool. Get a little homey feel. But it was a cool vibe, tasting menu, all that kind of stuff that me and Gab love. So enjoyed that. We went to Steak 48 when we first got out here. I went with our running back coach, and so I gave that one an A. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is S tier for now. These things might move around. No B tiers. We got Wilder as a C, and C is not bad because we don't have anything to compare it to. So we're just being, conservative. C conservative. Wilder is just like a breakfast brunch spot right next to us, and then Rogue is another spot right next to us, and so.
You got a lot of options right by you, dude. You were kidding. I mean, the city,
Cheesecake Factory was a D, but I went with my favorite got in town. Just, it's easy food, but
big menu.
Yeah. Bro, the options, there's like 2 kid stores, 5 coffee shops, it's like living on, it's awesome. You'll love it. When you come out here, it's insane.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, we gotta plan that. I'm excited to see it.
Locker room's great. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
dude.
ask?
I was gonna ask more on the I was gonna ask how Trey's loving it.
Yeah.
As a 2-year old, does he like? I mean, it's
Yeah.
because he's had the most insane changes of pace in the short amount of time in his
Yeah.
life, going from winter in Green Bay to
Florida for three and a
Florida
half months.
once, and then now to a big city in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. It's like,
I mean, when you think about it, like when my guy gained consciousness was pretty much about 1 year old. He's lived
yeah,
in three different states
yeah,
for
he's
like 3 months to a 2 year old. It's like a vast majority of his
yeah,
lifespan.
yeah, exactly, yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, so I mean, he was loving Florida. Obviously, he kind of like loved Green Bay. That's all he
He likes the
knew.
pool.
Loves the pool. Loves the pool. Fortunately, we have a pool here and a hot tub for him, so that's great. But if you can see a little bit, we got it. We got
You got the toys.
yeah, we got the toys set up. There's a train, like a Thomas the Train table, and we got a tent and the Hot Wheels. That's a Hot Wheel ramp back
Oh yeah,
there.
cars are
And
big right now. Every time I FaceTime him, he's always like red,
truck.
blue, truck,
And like anytime we go for a
yellow.
walk, he's like red truck, blue truck, yellow trucks, gray truck. It's like big truck, big white truck. It's like big black truck, bye bye truck. It's like, what else do you see, bud? So no, it's fun. He's adjusting really well. I think we were preparing for like, all right, well, what if he, it's a new place, a lot of changes. But I mean, he's done awesome. He's a good kid. So we've lucked out in that sense. He sleeps through the night, doesn't complain about being in a new place. So when you really like, I feel like that's the horror stories that I hear from parents. Like the kids don't ever sleep or can't adjust. I feel like he does that well. But it's definitely terrible two times. All the dads, parents out there, it's definitely terrible twos. No dad before I even walked through the door.
Oh man, yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, I love Trey.
yeah,
He's
you're
transitioning, but
his our birthday, but it's really not mine anymore. His birthday is coming up on Friday. Your parents got him a golf bag
yeah.
and a couple golf clubs. So we have
Does
that
he
golf
like it?
simulator here that I've been swinging on. So I'm about to bring him in there. And it's literally on our floor, so it makes it very easy.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but yeah, he hasn't. We're saving it for his birthday, but he's
That's
gonna be
nice.
pumped. He's gonna be pumped.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Be
I'm
able to just
excited.
take his aggression out, just whack something.
Whacking rocks.
Yeah,
Dude, so OTAs have started though, so football season has officially started for you.
1 weekend. 1 weekend. It's awesome, bro. I love the vibes here, man. I love the vibes. It's good. It kind of feels like what football should be. Once again, 1 weekend. What do I know? But the initial vibes and just kind of the gauge on everybody in the building is it's just like, hey, when we're in here, we're all about ball. We lock in, take care of our thing, put our best foot forward. We compete, we get better, support one another, and it's like, I don't know. It's fun going to work right now. It's fun getting in there, meeting people that I played against or knew about or watched growing up, or vice versa, having guys now that I'm going into year 6 be like, oh yeah, I watched you in college or high school,
Oh my
or I
gosh,
played with you in Madden. It's crazy.
that is crazy.
There's a guy, yeah, I think I want to say I've overlapped with somebody said something about like their senior year watching me. I was like, of high school, I was like, damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn. So no, it's fun, man. I think they got obviously they're Super Bowl champs for a reason.
Yeah.
But I've lucked out going from obviously one huge big fan base to another huge big fan base, and also like one traditional culture whatever in Green Bay to what I've been in for the last week is awesome culture here about winning. So I've lucked out so far, man, and it's fun. I'm excited.
That's cool. Yeah, it's I mean, it seems you seem very happy and excited about everything, and like I love
Go
the
Birds, baby.
yeah, go Birds. Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about the like kind of like team building stuff that you guys are doing right now with like you have different groups and there's like a point system with everything, and it involves like competitions via
Yeah.
workouts and even just doing stuff socially within your groups.
Yeah.
It sounds like you guys have a really nice foundation of what it takes to win, and like the kind of the the bones and the structure that are within that too, outside of just the tush push and schematics and overall athleticism.
You gonna come and try to ban me now, Will?
Never, dude. No, I've been out on that. Don't, yeah, no. Like, so, like, obviously, like, I got friends who are like, "Oh, the Packers want to ban it." It's like, dude, I'm not a part of that. That is not me.
Yeah,
like,
Will's an Eagles fan now, man.
I don't know about all of that. I mean,
when we come to Lambeau, Will's wearing the Eagle jersey.
Oh man,
baby.
Don't call that out yet.
Will's wearing the
Kelly
Green Eagles jersey.
I think one team
from shirt to shoes, all Kelly Green for Will, and we're painting his face with the Eagles.
Yeah, am I doing the shoulder pads? Yes. Am I just full gear?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know about that, but I definitely want you to go crazy, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's a game time decision because when does the schedule come out? That's got to come out really
14th.
soon.
May 14th.
Okay, nice. That'll be awesome. I'm more excited about that than I was the draft, and the draft was way cooler than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I mean, where we were, like, staying in Titletown and stuff like that, like, but it was a very fun party.
It looked sick, man. Like, I was happy seeing just, like, all the, like, local businesses that, like, we follow posting new things or whip out new things for the draft and the event, and seeing people go, and just everything being busy was cool to see from afar. And I'm sure the parties were great. I was talking to Gab, and she was like, "Oh, like day one must have been so much more fun." I'm like, "I'm sure day one was fun, but like day 2, day 3, that's where the real drinkers come out. Like, we're still talking Wisconsin."
Well,
so like,
dude, it got bad. I'm not gonna lie, it got ugly. Like not from me necessarily, or like our friend group, but like it was like Thursday was definitely like everybody was very excited about it. And you saw the Go Pack Goes and like how many people were packed near the stage. Thursday was extremely packed. It was a ton of fun. We couldn't even get to the stage area. We were pre-gaming a little too hard at my place, and it was cold out, so we were enjoying like watching everybody walk in, and we knew like the madness was coming in. But when we tried to get to the stage area, we got stopped. Like they literally weren't letting people in. But all the people that I know that got in to that specific area were like, I felt like it was in a sardine can, and it was just a lot, And I don't like crowds like that, Like I'm not the biggest dude, so concerts, I'll pay a little extra for a little VIP space, to be honest with you, because I can't even see. So
you should have just gotten on Chloe's shoulders, bro.
Yeah, I got on my babe. Look on your shoulders. So let me get my wife's shoulders. That's so bad, dude.
That would be hilarious.
But it was pitched though, so like when we did see the stage, like it was pitched, so like it was higher up, and then it was nice. But we stayed at the beer hall that was within the draft area, like towards the north side of the stadium, and that was a ton of fun, man. It was a ton of energy. So did you see that video of that Giants guy who was wearing the straight hand jersey? There was a Giants fan that predicted exactly what the Giants were going to do during the draft.
Oh, wow.
And he's, like, fumbling his words. It was with Will Compton and Taylor Luan. So the Bus with the Boys guys. So I see this video the next day. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, with this guy, like, it's funny that they tweeted. It got, like, it was like drunk Giants fan predicts the entire first round. And he totally did, like, we're going to get Abdul Carter. We have a couple third-round picks. We'll trade up back into the first round and get Jackson Dart. And that's what happened, obviously. And then when Jackson Dart got drafted, the guy just started freaking out. He's like, Jackson Dart in your neck. Like, he was just spazzing out, dude. But, yeah, we were partying with that guy the entire night. We had no idea that he had any of this. We were, like,
that he's a genius?
He had smelling salts. Like, so, like, we're football guys, so, like, I know smelling salts. Like, it was...
Stay away. You sound a lot.
It was so funny. It's very, very funny to see your friends, put a smelling salt to their nose. It's just, it's just it's like, oh shit, then you're back,
Smelled it for a little bit. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. So so I was ripping smelling salts with this guy. Next day I see on Twitter he's got some tweet that had like 50K likes. I'm like, this is a legend. Didn't even know about it, but yeah, that was pretty funny.
Did you see the guy who got on the stage and like in the back area?
Dude, yeah. So that's another thing too. So like security, like leading up to the draft was like so rude to me. It was so because Chloe and I landed on Tuesday and we're like, let's walk around and see what's going on, and like you weren't even allowed to walk around the draft. It was so like we were getting walkie-talkied, like we had eyes on us at all times.
Yeah.
And for that guy to sneak, like he just stuck around and snuck up on stage and in the green room.
In the back.
Yeah, he's just like, wow, this is crazy that I'm here.
30 minutes. He was like 30 minutes after, like not like days or hours after. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. But apparently that's like what he does, which I love that bit.
That
like,
is,
his profile, like but like it's not like he's still doing it. He just waits around for his moment. Like it's intrusive thoughts. He lives through intrusive thoughts, and
it's a great use of free will.
I respect free will, but rather than intrusive thoughts, just like I'll stay here and I'll walk until somebody says I can't
be here anymore. Yeah, which is awesome way to live. So I love that bit. That is phenomenal. He just has a timer and just like, oh, look at this. Like I can get in here now. It's like just unlocking worlds. You know, it's like funny. GTA. But
just keep opening doors. You never know what's behind them.
Yeah. But yeah, so Thursday was fun, but then Friday was like there were some zombies out on Friday because it was 46 and raining, and people were wearing like just a jersey and like shorts, just with like 20 layers of liquor coat. Like it got ugly.
Yeah, I will say we've been blessed with weather so far while we've been out here. It's like 70 every day, a couple of 80-degree days.
Damn.
I'm enjoying it. It's nice.
We're about to get like one of the worst storms apparently today, so that'll be interesting.
Hate to see it, bro. Make sure you drink some tomato soup.
Tomato soup? Yeah, get some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Chloe made chili and some potato soup, so that's gonna be good tonight.
Yeah.
One of the most fun parts about the draft was, and like the talking point of who's going where, was obviously Shedeur. One of my friends had a future bet placed on him to go 1 overall, so a little off. But yeah, so he was obviously a talking point. And that was very fun. Like, when's he gonna go? You know, so Friday was very fun on that aspect because we're like, is he really not gonna go in the 3rd round? Because everybody expected him. All the experts are saying all this stuff, but obviously there were some reasons why he didn't go there, and people are gonna argue that. But I think the biggest thing that is probably appropriate for us to talk about is how insane that Cleveland Browns quarterback room is.
Yeah, I mean. You know what? So I've seen a lot of things. First off, the Shedeur thing, crazy. I'm sure there's stuff that we don't know that other people know, all that good stuff. But it's like, they're talent-wise, I don't know. I feel like he's got to be higher talent-wise. So that's in the quarterback position, you see guys getting taken early who, you know, I don't know. Gab just came back. Hello, Gab. Do you want to make a guest appearance? Yeah, doesn't listen to our podcast, doesn't want to appear. It's tough out here for tuning into Dylan. That was crazy, mind blowing. I did see a fair amount of memes that were like, people did put some good stuff into them. There's some great memes.
The content was it was there. The content was great.
It was fantastic. But that room is insane. And when you really think about it, it's like, a very bold strategy, but if it works out that one of them is their franchise quarterback, I mean, rather have 5 shots at it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're not wrong. It doesn't hurt to have depth.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just interesting. I just hope Flacco gets the job. Big Flacco guy. Just something about him. I trust in the pocket.
Super Bowl champ, man.
Just trust that guy in the pocket, man. Just a true pocket passer.
Yeah, I mean, elite quarterback has a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Flacco is elite. We stand on business in his pockets.
Who's your actual QB? I mean, maybe there's Joe Flacco for you, but who do you think is QB1 week 1?
I think it is probably going to be Flacco. Honestly, I think it would be fun to see what they do with. See, like, I like Dylan Gabriel. Like, I think he is phenomenal. The reason why he wasn't in the first round I think he's 5'11". And that's just tough. Like, it's just tough to be a smaller quarterback. Yeah. And he's a lefty. So I don't know. I just guess that's So I liked him. I was like, whoever gets him, they'll probably might be a steal or something. But I don't know. Shedeur, it'd be funny to see Shedeur out there. I think he could probably go.
Bro. Even if they
he went to the funniest franchise too. Honestly, he go to the Browns. Like that's just.
Even if they trade him and he goes somewhere, like I just think I just want him to ball, and like I don't want him to, like, everybody's like, oh, this will maybe help him mature and all. I don't want him to change. I want him to stay exactly who he is. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it's like as a teammate. Maybe it's different. Maybe it rubs people the wrong way. I don't know. But just off of pure like fan of watching the game and watching entertainment, like I think he's hilarious. The live stream was hilarious.
What are your thoughts on the prank call, dude? Did you have a prank call happen? Like, I feel like that happens to multiple people all the time.
I thought my draft call was a prank call because it was said at Ashwaubenon in Wisconsin. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never even thought about Wisconsin. Before I got drafted, like, I knew Green Bay, but, like, I couldn't have pointed to where that was on the map. And, like, Ashwaubenon, I'm like, who the heck is this? I was honestly going to just, like, send it because I was expecting to go to the Seahawks. But I did not get prank call. I will say, like, for me, I really, really hated that. Just somebody going through it, it's like the biggest possible day of his life so far. It's just like, for me, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, yeah, it's funny and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. For me, it was like time and place. It's worse that it ended up being that guy's kid too.
Yeah, the guy and the Falcons had to put out the that's
coach's
tough.
kid too, because that's real.
Why'd they post the video, dude? They like screwed themselves.
Yeah, they shouldn't have never posted a video. Like, it could have just been a funny thing but I don't know. I hated it. I thought it was a little tasteless, but
it's too trollish in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, why try to take somebody who's already in such a high stress moment? Like, so what if they're a ultimate athlete or whatever that may be, and they're famous and all this stuff? Like, why would you try to take that away from them?
Yeah, there's levels of trolling, man, and it's okay. I'm not gonna be on here like the bullying police. You can't do, like, I don't care. You can stay in the DMs, you can stay in the mentions, all that good stuff.
Memes are hilarious. Like, the Shedeur memes were hilarious.
Yeah, you can make the memes, but, like, don't make it like personal like that. Call the guy on his phone while he's waiting with his family and stuff. It's kind of
they did that to Cooper DeJean the year before too. It's like,
but they didn't post a video. So that's my other thing. It's like, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares because this is like, bro, they posted a video with the guy in it who got it.
Yeah, they're like, idiots, dude. Like, that was so dumb. Yeah, the thank you message too apparently was like, I looked at, like, somebody put it like, what's this?
I didn't see any of the aftermath.
So the kid named Jax, like, put out a apology, and then somebody, like, put the exact text into, like, is this AI? It was 100% generated by AI. It's like, these kids are just, it's just like, these kids are just idiots. It's like, why would you, like, why would you convict yourself of something like that? You're obviously, like, people are obviously going to, like, try to figure out who it is. Like, this was such a polarizing thing. I don't know. It's just. It's just stupid in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, terrible situation and all that. But you brought up a good point. I could not imagine what my life would be like if ChatGPT came out when I was in school. Like, bro, I know it's like, I wrote it. You shouldn't do that. But it's like, bro, I'm on ChatGPT.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, you can build out such a nice outline in so many different ways. But then again, you could, like, totally just, like, write this for me. I don't know. It's just a new style of learning. I think, like, it's almost like curriculum's gonna obviously have to change. They want you to write it because you learn through writing.
Do you remember Photomath?
I never used Photomath.
Photomath came out. Photomath was clutch. That was big for the show your work teachers because it would show you how it was done.
But that's also how you learn it too. So, like, it would.
Hey.
I guess I didn't go. I guess I went to go play school.
My boy was playing school.
You didn't have to play school. I didn't come here to play no school.
That is too good. But hey, man, I'm excited to get the podcast back and rolling.
Yeah, seriously, we'll have some fun guests coming, right?
Yeah, we got to get some guests. We're gonna get some guests going. We're gonna get you a camera. I have both cameras right now from our set, so we can get Willick and Crispy. not like he's getting recorded on the DS. And
Hey, bro, go on. It's a MacBook Pro. Don't do that to me, dude. Come on.
my boy's on the DS.
On the DS is insane.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as always, comments, everything like that. Like, subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff. But we love the comments. We love knowing what you guys do like, what segments you guys like, so we can bring them back or add a little twist. And if you have guest recommendations, the best way to get them on is tag them. Because when I message people, I'm like, hey, people want you on. They're like, really? I don't know. Tag them, and I'll DM them. I got no shame. I'll shoot them shots. So
Hell yeah.
appreciate you guys. Will, have a
Yes,
great
thank
week.
you. Yes, you as well. Keep pushing those sleds.
See you next Tuesday. Hey, you keep running. We're talking about Nautilus RA9 next week.
Yes, all right. I got you.
All right.